Such a heartwarming story. It's not often that we get to hear about 3 teachers who have taken off their own personal time as well as funds to provide quality education for children in India. And I hope that you will like, subscribe and share this video so that more people can become aware of the Grow Bharat channel.
ऐसे बहुत ही कम लोग होते हैं जिनका सिर्फ एक सपना होता है और वो होता है दूसरों की मदद करना। और जब से मैं सुमित सर से मिला हूँ मैं ये जान चुका हूँ कि उनका सपना सिर्फ एक है और वो है कि हम दूसरों की कैसे मदद कर सकते हैं। और उनके इसी सपने के कारण उन्होंने ग्रो भारत चालू किया था। ग्रो भारत चालू हुआ था, हम लोग कुछ 6-7 सब्सक्राइबर थे और आज 40,000 से भी ज्यादा सब्सक्राइबर्स हो गए। सर जिस तरह से केमिस्ट्री पढ़ाते हैं वो तरह से तो शायद कोई भी नहीं पढ़ा सकता केमिस्ट्री। सर ने मुझे एनकरेज किया था कि मैं एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज में पार्ट लूं, साइंस फेयर्स में पार्ट लूं। थैंक यू वेरी मच सुमित सर। और सर जो ग्रो भारत पे जो ट्रिक्स डालते हैं, जो टिप्स डालते हैं, ऐसी ट्रिक आज भी मेरे को पीरियोडिक टेबल कोई मेरे को बोलेगा मैं रात के 2 बजे भी सुना सकता हूँ, क्योंकि सर की जो ट्रिक है ना वो लेजेंडरी है। तो थैंक यू सुमित सर, थैंक यू ग्रो भारत। जय हिंद, जय ग्रो भारत।
Chemistry, it's such a vast subject that requires a lot of memorizing. But when these chemical reactions, properties and exceptions are taught to us by Sumit sir, this learning process becomes way more easier. Also, his self-made notes, PDFs, all question banks and his YouTube videos have helped us to understand every basic concept and get a clear idea of these concepts. When we practice questions with him, we are able to solve our doubts then and there itself. Also, we are able to get a clear view of how to solve questions, how to solve logical questions. Also, he has helped us and taught us to solve very advanced questions, to understand the tricks and logic behind those questions. He has an incredible way of teaching and we are really blessed under his guidance. So I'm genuinely thanking you sir, and I'm so grateful that I am your student. I'll make you proud one day. Thank you so very much for teaching us. Thank you.
में 2 चीजें होती है, एक तो आपको कंसेप्ट अच्छे से आने चाहिए और दूसरी आपकी एफिशिएंसी और स्पीड बहुत अच्छी होनी चाहिए प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हुए, खासकर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स के लिए। सुमित सर ने फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री में हमें बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम कराए, जिससे हमारे पूरे बैच की फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री बहुत अच्छी हो गई थी। इनऑर्गेनिक जैसे टॉपिक में उन्होंने हमें बहुत सारी सीरीज दे दी, जिससे हमें वो सब एक्सेप्शन केस और वो सब याद करने में बहुत आसानी होती थी। सो थैंक यू सुमित सर।
Hello everyone, my name is Arohi and I'm here to specially thank Sumit sir for taking such great efforts in teaching us chemistry. The way he makes sure that every student is crisp with concept is very amazing. Hats off to his dedication for teaching, and I also appreciate the way he helps us in memorizing all the series and difficult formulas. My only opinion to the current aspiring NEET and JEE students is that you guys please go through this online series of lectures. It is really very helpful, and I'm sure that you will start loving chemistry and you will start enjoying chemistry once you go through his lectures. The way he teaches is really good, and there's no these lectures are not really very boring. It is really very nice. It has many mnemonics of learning new series and formulas. And I also would like to thank and wish sir all the best, and please keep going and helping students like us in aspiring their goals. Thank you sir.
IIT JEE नीट जैसे एग्जाम में जहाँ तक सिलेक्शन होने की बात है, उसमें आपको कंसेप्ट तो होना ही चाहिए, उसके साथ आपकी स्पीड होना चाहिए। वो स्पीड हमारी बनी थी सुमित सर के कंट्रीब्यूशन। उन्होंने हमें बहुत से ट्रिक्स बताए फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री में, इनऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री में याद करने के लिए। जैसे फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री में आपको ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम प्रैक्टिस होनी चाहिए, तो उन्होंने हमें बेस्ट ऑफ बेस्ट प्रॉब्लम्स उन्होंने प्रैक्टिस करवाया। फिर इनऑर्गेनिक की जहाँ तक बात है, इनऑर्गेनिक में आपको जितनी ट्रिक्स अच्छे से याद है उतना आपको है इनऑर्गेनिक जल्दी से होगा और उतने जल्दी आपका पेपर ख़त्म होगा। और फिर जहाँ तक ये सुमित सर की और एक अच्छी बात हमें लगी कि इनकी नोट्स काफ़ी अच्छी थी। यानी हम रिवीजन के टाइम हम सिर्फ उनकी नोट्स ही रिफ़र करते थे, तो उतना हमारे लिए काफ़ी होता था।
हमें सबको पता है कि जो हमारा IIT का एग्जाम होता है वो बहुत टफ होता है, स्पेशली केमिस्ट्री का सिलेबस है वो बहुत वास्ट है, बट सुमित सर ने हमारे लिए वो बहुत इजी किया है। उन्होंने हमें बहुत सारे ट्रिक्स बताया इनऑर्गेनिक में, फिजिकल में, जिससे हमारा क्वेश्चंस एकदम चुटकियों में सॉल्व हो जाता है। उन्होंने हमें बहुत हेल्प किया है, और जब भी हम कभी एग्जाम में लो फील करते थे उन्होंने हमें गाइड किया है, मोटिवेट किया है. So सुमित सर ने हमें बहुत अच्छा. Why did you start the Grow Bharat channel?
Quality education is the right of every citizen of country, but it is being reserved for the few. Grow Bharat is a teaching platform basically for the underprivileged students, but we are not restricted ourselves to the underprivileged students only, as we are uploading the courses for free online. But with the time we have realized that our efforts are not actually reaching the underprivileged students because they don't have mobile, laptops, or proper internet connection. But we are reaching the middle class, upper middle class, or most to most the lower middle class only. So we thought that we will register an NGO, and after that we will start teaching these underprivileged students both online as well as in personal, so that we can have a better communication and commitment with them. So that is the thing. So Grow Bharat basically signifies serving a nation through education.
And how long has this channel been going on for?
So I have started this journey around 4 years before.
And for those of us who don't speak Hindi, what does the word Bharat mean?
India and Bharat, both are the name of Republic of India. So actually we use this word Bharat because Bharat signifies Hindi. So that's why we are using the Hindi. But very soon we will start dubbing these lectures into the other local languages also, so that students who are not able to understand the Hindi also, they will be able to understand the full content and they will shine our India.
Fantastic. Seems like you have clear vision there for the future of the channel. I'll start with yourself, Robin. Tell me what you teach and how long you've been a part of the channel, and then we'll move over to you, Sumit.
Okay, Bridget, I teach physics, all the things which explain the system, that the nature around us, without going into the chemical reactions of it. So I teach that, and I try to instigate the curiosity of these young minds so that they love this difficult subject, which I know is truly a horror to some students. But when these students, they come to me in right after their 10th standard, they are full of horror for this physics. But little by little, I try to bring them at peace with this subject, so that they are able to take on any challenge and not to forget the conceptual understanding of the subject. So that's physics. That is my specialty.
And how about yourself, Sumit?
Actually, I am teaching the chemistry. Chemistry is one of the complexest subject in terms of remembering the things. So you need to remember many reactions, many things in that. So what I actually use in that, so I used many filmy names, celebrities name of Bollywood, in order to remember the most of the series of chemistry, so that a student can fun during the lecture also, and even he will be involved in that lecture with me, as well as many mnemonics I have used to remember the series, as well as I have used my mimicry skills also sometime, so that the complex topic can be understood in a fun manner. So during my teaching, student actually realized that I'm working like an elder brother to them, and they are very much open with me, just like a friend. So they used to ask me any kind of problem they have, like whether it can be a academic one, whether it can be any kind of emotional problem with one, whether they are going through a depression or anything like. So I actually want that they will be very much open with me, and try to create the environment of our class in a fun manner. So that is the thing, that strategy we are using in.
Now you mentioned, Sumit, that you grow your relationships with your students, and it's not just limited to what you teach them. How has the students reacted over time to your online classes? Do you find that there's been growth in your channel? How has it worked?
So actually in an online lecture, one of my video reaches more than 6 lakh students. So we thought actually we are keep on uploading the lectures, and the student who really need those lectures can go through them. Even we are also uploading the tricks on that lecture. So we started with a zero number, and right now we reached more than 46,000. That's a huge number for us, because we are basically targeting the underprivileged students and using the language and everything like that, so that it can reach like that. So this is a huge success for us. If only one student can get benefit from our channel also, no, we will be very happy for that.
Robin, what about yourself? What has been your experiences with your students?
Yeah, Bridget, my experience has been phenomenal. I can say with now certain satisfaction that not only my students, but I have also grown in my communication wise, my personality wise, my value wise, and it seems very worthy that you are spending so much time. You're in terms of financials, you're not getting anything back, but still that the sense of purpose that we derive from this interaction, it's phenomenal. When the students truly trust us, they tell us about their inner fears, that what is exactly the thing that is holding them back. So as Sumit sir, my colleague, has rightly mentioned, that he teaches like a elderly brother. So I personally found this approach to be very, very useful. Before our interaction, before I got to know Sumit sir, I used to be very, maintaining distance with my students. That I am a teacher. I am, that there should be a distance between a teacher and a student. Why there should be any other interaction? But once I get to know Sumit sir, then I realize this power of this interaction. That when the students, they truly trust you, they actually tell you the things which are holding them back. So getting to know them, and since we have passed their age, we have passed exactly all the things that they are presently going through. So we are in a very better way. Yeah, we are in a better position to help them out in all those emotional stuff, and actually on those tricks where they are, which are holding them back. So
okay, brilliant. So thank you. Thanks, Robin. We'll have to stop there. So, Rob, thanks for joining us today. Nice T-shirt, very colorful. Tell me what you teach and how long you've been a part of the Grow Bharat channel for.
Thank you for asking. I teach mathematics, and I have been associated with Grow Bharat for last 6-7 months. I have known Sumit sir for around 1.5 years back, and from there onwards we started our teaching career also, with means together, teaching together, as well as our friendship grew along with it. So when I first met him, he was a cool guy, means he was quite extrovert sort of, means at least I felt he is quite extrovert. Means we got connected really quickly, and from there onwards our friendship grew only. And then he suggested about the Grow Bharat channel. He is doing something for the society, and when I got to hear what he is doing, and I saw it in YouTube also, and I saw the response of the student, and then I joined Grow Bharat, I think 6 months back.
Fantastic. Now, maths is a tough subject for a lot of students. How do you make it an enjoyable subject, especially because it's an online learning environment as well?
Yeah, maths is not exactly a difficult subject. It is main problem is the psychology of the student. The student when start studying maths, they have a fear of they have a phobia, not fear, they have a phobia actually. They fear about mathematics, that they won't be able to solve the questions, and they won't be able to get the answers correctly. And when it starts in your mind, when it starts playing in your mind, and then there is the problem. So what I tend to do is, I tend to first tell them that mathematics is a difficult topic. You have to do a lot of practice. So the student mindset is prepared that they need to do a lot of practice, and I tell them the story about how I did it in my time, and how other students of mine have been doing for the last 4 or 5 or 6 years. So those stories help them. And apart from that, in teaching methodology, I use various apps such as Desmos and GeoGebra. Those are free apps which are available online. I use those apps to demonstrate the graphs, demonstrate the figures, so that students get the feel of it, and I can show it to them how a fraction change or a value change in value can change the answer of the question. So in that way, they feel attached and they get the idea, they get the gist of it. Means when you visualize something, you tend to see it, and when you tend to see it, you start getting your answers correctly in mathematics.
Thank you very much. Robin, I heard you have some great jokes that you crack with your students. How about giving us some of those?
So this one joke is that one father was telling to his friend that my son has started chewing electrical cords. So the friend asked, okay, so what did you do? Well, so I have to ground him so that he is able to conduct himself properly. So these are actually few, this is actually a jargon in physics about conductivity and resistance, and also grounding of an electrical circuit.
And how about you, Saurabh? Because I hear you have a few up your sleeve too that you use with your students.
Mathematical jokes are not exactly as fun as physics jokes. So I use a lot in a chapter called complex number, where a complex number is related by x plus iota y. So I usually tell them that if there is a boy x and there is a girl y, and if you try to insert yourself, that is I, it will get complex. So don't try. So those sort of jokes are quite lame, but it helps to lighten the mood of the class.
It gets the point across.
Yeah, it gets the point across. So whenever the student will see x plus iota y, they will remember my joke and they will remember what I said about x plus iota y. So,
oh, indeed. Even I will remember.
Yeah. So y is basically imaginary. So in India, making a girlfriend is quite difficult. So I always say, see, y is imaginary means your girlfriend is imaginary.
That will help students to keep focus. Now, the question I have for all of you, and we'll start with you, Sumit, first, is that for the past couple of months, all of teaching is online, regardless of what sort of teaching it is, whether it's university or even in school. What's been the difficulties for yourselves with an online platform being void of being in a classroom to teach?
Currently, during this pandemic time, we are teaching online. And in this online teaching, we are using the platform like Zooms and other. So the major difficulty that we are facing is the screen time for a student as well as us that we are spending during this online session. That it will be very hard for a student to spend 2 hours or 3 hours on a screen. And daily, if there will be 2 or 3 classes, so it will be around 5 to 6 hours. So this is the major difficulty that we are facing. Even the network problem also, sometimes the internet is stuck, and in between the session there are many times they will say lag from their side, lag from our side. So that is the major difficulty that we are facing in the online. As well as one more thing is that we are not able to share the emotions with the students that we used to share during the live classes. So that's why actually in a Grow Bharat, I already said you that we started this Grow Bharat to help the underprivileged students online. But we came to realize that we have to go offline also, where we will directly interact with these students in order to grow them in a better way, in order to share their emotions with us, so that they will shine our India. And for that, actually, we need funds also from corporates, businessmen, and we have a very strong belief on Digital India initiative by the government of India. So we believe they will help us to spread this awareness among the student, and to help us that we will regulate some offline institute for class 6th to 12th students, so that we can erase the child labor from the society and turn this child labor into the world best professionals. So that is the thing that.
And for yourself, Robin, just from a personal perspective, what are you hoping your work at the Grow Bharat channel will achieve over the next year or few years?
Yeah, actually, our objective is pretty clear. That once now we are getting more and more students accustomed to our video and to our style of teaching. So now we have gone to Telegram book. Earlier we were in the WhatsApp group, and we used to cater to all the students who have their doubts on that group only. But since that number has grown, and since WhatsApp can only accommodate 256 members in one group, so that's why now we have resorted to Telegram book, because now the students who are associated with us, and actually the students who only depend on us, has grown to thousands. So now we have shifted to Telegram app. After this Telegram app, what we are thinking next, that our teaching to reach to really the underprivileged students who haven't gotten any chance, or whose data is very limited. Like so, one or two things that we have adopted is that taking classes in the morning, so that because all of in India we get a data quota per day. So by the evening or by the night, actually that data gets exhausted. So we are trying that we are able to conduct classes in the morning. Secondly, as our trust or this registration of NGO, if that comes in place, so then we'll aspire for actually helping the students so that they can get to have some data plans provided by us, so that this issue doesn't come up. This issue doesn't come up. And then, as Sumit sir has suggested, that's also our long-term vision, that we go to the students themselves, because there's nothing that can replace a personal face-to-face interaction. And in teaching,
And
it's
how about
all the
yourself?
more very difficult.
All right, wonderful. How about yourself, Surab? What's your personal goal for the students? So we've heard from Robin and Sumit on the aspects of what they'd like to have for the channel itself, but for the students, what are you hoping?
Most of the points are already covered by Sumit sir and Robin sir. So my point is, in India, the education system for underprivileged is not too good. Means even now the government schools is being improved a lot, but still the quality lacks in terms of primary and secondary education. So if a student does not have a good education background from the class 6th to 10th, so you cannot expect them to excel in class 11th, 12th and then further. So if there is a medium from where we can teach them, we can give them quality from the 6th class or 7th standard, so that they get the concepts from that that primary secondary section only, then it will help them grow. And I think I think a better education will also help in a better human.
Oh, absolutely. Indeed, a worthy quote there to put on Instagram and Facebook, no doubt. Sumit, just back to you. We talked about the underprivileged of the children that you're working with, or sorry, I should say students that you're working with. What have you seen firsthand with regards to what students suffer from a psychological perspective, because you did have one-to-one interaction with these kids and also donated to them as well?
Yeah, psychological. In a psychological aspect, I have seen that many students, whenever they are preparing, because it's like a marathon that you are preparing for an exam, it's not like not a one-day study that you will study for one whole night and it will get over. So for that, you have to study consistently. Daily, you have to study 5 to 6 hours, and which is very tough for a student. So that's why actually these students, we have shared our number, telephone numbers also. So student used to call us. They ask us, sir, I am feeling these kind of difficulty. I am able to crack this exam or not, or I will leave it, or I'll quit it. That time we always suggested them that don't be a quitter in your life. If you have taken something now, so be a winner. Never be a loser or a quitter. Quitters never win and winners never quit. That is the attitude. So if you will do it with consistency, na, at last if you will not get it into that exam, or you will be not able to crack that exam, but your attitude of winning will be there with you for whole life, and that will never let you down. So if you have picked it now, to do it for yourself at least. So that is what we suggested students.
Now, each of you have met very different students across your classes. Sumit, even one of them has met the Prime Minister of your country, Prime Minister Modi, on occasion as well. Tell me your one story that sticks with you from the Grow Bharat channel about a student that you've met.
Actually, the success of a student not only depend on the way of teaching or the teacher itself. It depends on the level of interest a student is having in that subject also, whether he want to do that or not that. So I'll take one name from many, that is Ishan Bajaj. He is the student who did very well in research. He met Russian President Putin. He met our Indian President as well as Prime Minister. So he's very good with the study. And the one thing that I always remember him, he's a very good human being also. Because when we started the Grow Bharat channel, he came to me and he said, sir, I'll support that channel. I said, how you will support that? He said, sir, we will do one thing. We will shoot a prank video. A prank video where we will ask people that whether you will help these students for study also or not.
Wow.
That is the thing that motivates me, that why to start this channel, because people want to educate these students. So he was a very good human being.
That's just an incredible story to hear. It's so heartwarming.
I'll share his videos also so that other students will get motivated. So first step towards success is to be a good human being.
Oh, absolutely. And how about yourself, Surab? Any stories about one of your students that you can share with us?
Yes, sure. There is one of my student who was means his family background was not that good at all. He used to drive auto, so his family income was very. They were living in a very meager money. So what the student told me that, sir, I didn't get the sort of education I wanted at the 10th, 9th and 8th level. So when I say when I met him, he was quite weak in his studies and he merely scored 70 or something odd marks, which is quite less if you are considering top students. So he told me, sir, I will do a lot of work. Whatever you will say, I will do. Just guide me. So I started teaching him. And even slowly and gradually, I think it took around 7 or 8 months for him to start grasping the concepts. After he grasped the concept, he shared his story. He said, I just want, when we started in the first 10 to 12 days, I wanted to quit because I was not getting your teaching style. I was not getting the things you were teaching, and I almost quit. But somehow he told me that somehow I don't know why, but I didn't quit, and I stick with him. I stick with you, and now he is able to get a good J percentile, and surely he will go to the IIT. This is story of this year's student only.
That's fabulous. And how about yourself, Robin? Any good news stories from yourself about one of the students that you
Actually, since Bridget, you asked me this, so I was wondering that how to pinpoint any one story. So
because we only have time for 20 minutes, so you have to have one story.
Okay. So this particular the student I'm talking about is his name is Ashutosh Upadhyay. He was actually the main reason I came into teaching. I was a government officer before I plunged into teaching. So he was a student of one of my company drivers. So his father was asking me, please help him out, please help him out. He's very, very weak in mathematics and physics. So I said, okay. So after my duty hours in the evening, late in the evening or sometime at the night, I was free, and I used to tell him that if you can come, you can come now. So he regularly somehow keep coming. So I was there with him for like 1.5 years. I taught him physics. I taught him all the subjects that I can while I was still in the job. And then I got transferred just before his results. So when his result came, he told me that he has passed with flying colors, and not only this particular his result. Actually, whatever I used to teach him, he used to take all those my notes to his classmates, and they used to teach from whatever I was teaching him. So there, and all of them, they scored good marks, and when their results were coming, they were also thanking me. So I was a little flabbergasted that, oh, why you are thanking me. So then they told me that this is how they actually studied indirectly from me. So from that instant, I actually I discovered this passion that okay, maybe there is more to me than this government job. Maybe there is more to me that I can serve this country. And this is clearly that what if I was teaching that whole class, maybe they could have improved better. So it's because of that batch, I plunged into this. Uh, then I made all those later decisions, and I uh, quit my very, very, very coveted government job despite family pressure, and I got into this teaching line. It's only because of that student.
And one last question for you, Sumit. How would you like for people to remember the Grow Bharat channel?
If I'll tell you the reason behind starting this channel, so you will be able to understand what is our vision actually. So I did my schooling from Military School, Dholpur. So for love for the country was embedded in me from schooling days itself. And being a chemistry faculty, I always believe that all the substances are made up of same kind of fundamental particle, that is electron, proton and neutron. So I thought that if all the substances are made up of same thing, that means we are originated from the same thing. So why the right of being educated is being reserved for few only. So one day I sat in a balcony and I was sad, and I was thinking that what can be done. So I saw a slum area there over, and I was their day-to-day life, and believe me, it was very tough. So I interacted with them. I tried to help them, even financially also. It works, but for a very short time, not for a long term. So then actually I thought, what can be done so that their life will become self-sustainable? What can be done so that it can be done for a future betterment of their life? So I have discussed this with two faculties, that is Robin sir and Saurabh sir. So I would like to thank them that as soon as I'll convey this idea with them, now they came on board with me in a Guru Bharat channel, and they said that, sir, we are really want to help these kids and we'll do whatever is possible. They are one among the highly paid faculties in Mumbai in terms of commercial terms, but they do each and every effort for underprivileged student for free. So that is our actually ultimate aim, that we are getting success. And one more thing that I want to say, that if any student, any kid from an underprivileged family gets educated, then whole family will get a new life. So we are trying to give that.
That's fabulous. And what a great vision there for each of you to help students to get that better life that you're talking about. And we're certainly hopeful that we'll continue watching you as you go on this journey to indeed get the message out for Grow Bharat.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our YouTube channel. Hit the ring notification and you'll be the first to know about every interview. Till next time, take care now.